Hey there guys, my name's Luke, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this monster growl that I made, with massive and a ton of post-processing. So here first is the growl itself. So I'll show you guys the growl without any effects. It's all modulated with a macro. So basically I'll show you how I used it. What else is going into the pre-master? Because whenever I have something going into the pre-master, never mind, that was just the pre-master itself. Never mind. So here we go. So it's that. Now I'll go over the massive patch first, and then I'll go over all these. There's a lot of modulation with the mapping and stuff, so I'll go over that too. So first of all, I just cleared macro 1. I made a new sound and I right-clicked macro 1 and I cleared it. So basically it's a really basic patch. I didn't do a ton of stuff in here because it wasn't super necessary. All I did was filter it a tad with band reject. Just copy the settings. It shouldn't be too hard. And then I put macro 1 in there, and I controlled the cutoff, bandwidth, and resonance, and then I put an AI with bend minus, chrome on bend minus with it pitched up 12, and then I had a second knob to the pitches and to the modulation oscillator, and I had ring mod on oscillator 1. Just basically copy all the settings from what I have here. You can pause the video to do that, but it'll take way too long if I go over everything in the massive patch. I had a little bit of pitch cutoff changed. Like I moved it up like 1 notch, and then I moved pan position all the way over to full, and I turned it on, and I had it on 2 voices. I didn't have restart via gate on, because if I did, it would make this sound all super saw-ish and kind of Reese-y, and I didn't want that. So had parabolic shaper and sine shaper, Bronner tube, dimension expander, and an EQ. And basically what I did was I mapped the first macro to the growl knob. So that's just me moving this knob with all the effects on. So the effects are very good, very applicable to a lot of situations, well, to a lot of different stuff. Re-enable the. So I have the vowel set to that, so if you didn't want any vowel modulation, then you can turn that down. I'll put the instrument rack. I might put the instrument rack in the description, maybe, but I'm not sure. So after that, I put on an overdrive and I just dragged it up to make all of the frequencies in the sound be basically distorted. So it doesn't matter where this dot is, just more towards the middle. With a drive of 100%, and just leave all the rest of the stuff to normal. I didn't modulate any of that. And then the saturator, I had it on a soft sine with soft clipping on, and up 2.86 decibels. You can make that just 3. OTT at 10 decibels. That's what I generally do with the OTTs. I just put them up to 10 decibels because it normally quiets down the sound a lot. And then I put a glue compressor on it. Actually, I'll have that OTT on for a second. And if you guys don't know, OTT is a multiband dynamics preset. Very, very helpful. I think it stands for over the top, if I'm not mistaken. And then I had a glue compressor with the attack and release all the way down, and the ratio all the way up. And I had the range to 7.87 decibels, soft clipping on, 5.24 decibels of makeup, and minus 1.90 decibels of threshold. So you guys can copy those settings right there. And then a phaser. This is very, very important to the sound. Just leave all that to its normal. Put this to 1.08 kilohertz, 4 poles. You can actually modify this, not modulate, modify this to get different timbres, and it really does change the sound a lot, so I highly suggest that. And then I had the macro modulate the feedback from 0 to 100%. So I'm not sure if that really did anything, but this is one of the most important parts of the whole entire sound. This is the vowel modulation, and basically I had the second dot on 0.61 resonance or Q, gain at 15 decibels, and then I had the growl knob sweeping it from 200 to 730 decibels. And then for the third dot, I had it at minus 15 decibels and 0.61 Q. So when they came together, because I had it going from 900 hertz to 730 hertz, when they did come together, it would make a perfect EQ, so it was like there wasn't anything there. But what this does is it gives it some high vowel formant frequencies. So you can look up some vowel formant charts on Google, and there are a lot of those, so I highly suggest looking at those if you want to get into bass design for yourself. So I just did some basic EQing. You can copy down my settings. So 100 hertz, minus 15 decibels, because it was low pass 4. 1.25 kilohertz, 1.12 decibels, 0.71 Q, 5 kilohertz, 0 decibel. Oh yeah, I just left that one. And this one, 10.4 hertz, 2.85 decibels, and 0.71 0.71 Q. So now on the compressor, I just kind of moved that dot over. I had it on this setting as opposed to this one, because I think that's how it is when it first starts, but I had it on that setting. And then I had a notch filter for the auto filter. This isn't totally necessary. If you guys don't want to add this, you don't have to. But wait, did I? Oh yeah, it was on the auto filter. Never mind. On the auto filter, I had it modulate from 475 to 337 hertz. And then I had a Q of 226. You can kind of mess with the Q or the frequencies a tad bit just to get a little bit of a different sound. And then for this, I had a macro controlling the pitch, and I had that mapped to the pitch down one. So the pitches wouldn't like make an LFO, because it's weird. They wouldn't modulate each other basically. That's how frequency modulation works, actually, I think. It might sound really stupid there, but whatever, I don't care. And then on the vowel, I just had it modulating the scale on the vowel modulation. So if you didn't want any vowel to the growl, which if you were doing something like complextro, you might not. So you could just turn that down, and you wouldn't have any vowel. It would just be like a normal growl, but this makes it a very vocal growl. So when you're done, it should sound like that. Hopefully this wasn't too long. 10 minutes, not bad. But it's a very barely alive sounding growl. I kind of made it based off of them. So I was listening to one of their songs. Yeah, it was Rifle Blow Kiss. Yeah, I was listening to Rifle Blow Kiss, and I really wanted to try to remake that growl. I think I did a pretty good job. So if you guys enjoyed that, please leave a like, whatever. So thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.